Wind is picking up. Hole location is tucked on the left-hand side by the bunker. And it is headed towards the bunker on the left.
Oh, but caught the green, and Lydia's going to have a chance for a birdie.
People coming up from Tyler to watch her tee off this morning, and a few cheers to see that one go there. Back to 5.
This is Minji for birdie. Read that well.
Wow, what a putt. And we'll check in with one of the players who's making good progress up this leaderboard. This is Chen. She's 2 back right now. Or is it just 1? What a putt from the edge of the green.
Winner at Mayakoba a few weeks ago. Oh.
Whoa.
Using the bank. Oh, wow. That was incredible.
As we go back to the 8th and see what Nelly Korda has here for birdie. Long look from the back of the green.
It is, with movement to the right. But this ball is rolling really well, like it's just hugging the green.
Oh, come on! Just leave the ball at 60 feet. Nice birdie for Gino. Back-to-back birdies, and a good way to bounce back from that double at the 5th. And this was going on just a moment ago while Nelly was trying to figure out her drop there at the 9th. Alison Corpus. How about this? You guessed it, from the back of the green and in from 66 feet. Even your body. She joked with the press and said it's just golf and she expects to be fine. Over at 11.
This is Joanna Coe, one of the Corebridge financial team. They're the players that qualify through the PGA Women's Stroke Play and the LPGA Professionals National Championship. That was pretty good right there. Birdie.
Having grown up in Texas and seeing Bermuda greens like this, is there any advice that you would give to somebody that's unfamiliar with the grass types that grow here in Texas?
At the 9th, Pei and Chen drove it in trouble here. This is her 4th shot to the par 5.
It has been a pretty receptive green to these wedge shots, as displayed. Well done. Maybe able to save par after the trouble.
And Chiara Tambolini with her 3rd from the greenside bunker here at 18, and keep watching. Oh, what a great way to end her round. It's been a difficult day. You see, she got it back to 7 over, ultimately opening 79.
Now at the 17th, Joanna Coe trying to scramble something. Oh! Yes! Love to see it. One of the Corebridge financial team. The US Women's Open bounced down off the green. Thitikul now.
Are you kidding me?
It's another putt that goes in for Gino. The green even narrower when it's firm like that. 8 on you for a birdie here at the 9th. Down the hill, down that little slope there, and a nice way to finish. So 8 on you posts around at 70.
And Yelini won with it in Bradenton, Florida back in February. How about that start?
What a great start.
Long putter, long putt.
So important for her to roll that in, and that's just exactly what she did.
Great shot.
Meaning like it's right, how about right at it? The Lexi lean doesn't always indicate exactly where it's going. We think, oh, this one's way wide. No, right at it. That'll be a good chance for Lexi.
Again, an even par right now.
She's had some pretty good finishes this season, has flirted with the top of the leaderboard. She's got a lot of power. She hits it really high, which is a tremendous advantage on these bouncy greens. This hole has been really tough today, especially difficult to get it close, so most players forced to putt from long range.
Just watch the coverage earlier today and get that mental image of Thitikul rolling them in from everywhere.
Putting's going to be really important the rest of the week, just because it is tough to get it close to a lot of these hole locations.
Two over today. This is her second at the second.
Let's see if she can get that height. She has a little bit of a lower ball flight, but she is a tremendous iron player. Lands it in the perfect spot right there.
Beauty.
That's just showing off.
The 11th for Sakibaba. This could be very tidy indeed. Oh.
Birdie look at the fourth, NG Chun.
A similar putt, a little bit longer to the one we saw Lexi leave on that front lip.
Oh yeah. To within one. Bogey free on the round. The only one out there right now. Bogey free playing.
Here's a past champion. A moment to go. Sunnyland Park. Going high with that one. Perfect. One in a playoff from Kemper Lakes. It was down below the level of the putting surface. You couldn't see it.
Didn't look like she was that far down, but can't see anything from down there. Yeah, coming across just about the speed here. Not a ton of break in this putt.
Perfectly read and executed. So good day for Lee. 2 under, part of that pack, just a couple of shots off the lead. Back to back. See Thompson earlier today. The wind blowing at that point. This is her second at 5.
On a day where there weren't a ton of highlights because it was hard to get it to the hole. Lexi with this dart at the 5th.
And to stop it once you got it at the hole. Made that to get it.
A moment ago at the 9th, the 4th shot for Lindy Duncan, player who thrilled us at the Chevron Championship earlier this year. One way to secure the par there at the par 5.
This is Kuwaki, who's actually got off to a very good start today, after a difficult opening round yesterday. Her approach into 16. Oh, this is looking good. Just look at that wind.
Well done.
You get some rain delays in those spots as well to take a little break. Lexi.
And this is going on a bit of a draw. Left side is much more difficult, Paige.
Yeah, I was going to say, the easier to approach onto the green from the right. Yes. And just the second player to reach this green today and stay on the green. Gabby Lopez reached it earlier today. That is tremendous.
For the first time in the KPMG Women's PGA.
This is the tee at the 7th, rolling in. Let's see if she's got the length to run it up there.
On the correct line, this right side of the green, if it can get up that hill. Well done.
And she will have a putt for an eagle. Fantastic. I like run up onto the green there, give themselves a chance. Brianna Doe for a birdie at 5, battling away around the cut line. Yes, that could be very important come the end of the day. But while we have a moment, let's head back up to our booth and
so that means Yuka's got to get a couple of birdies. There's a 4-iron, well-struck shot on a really good line.
Oh, that is wonderful. We've seen several players able to reach this green or at least pin high left of it in that pitching area, but I have not seen any better than that. Remember this, that hole with the pin on the far right side. Oh, that should get some help off the ridge. Very few players able to get it close into this hole today.
You're in this position, you think, okay, just walk off of here with a bogey. Sometimes just accepting that bogey is a good thing in majors.
Oh, this from 43 feet. And
Oh,
she does
no
it.
acceptance, just make that par. That was awesome.
Now Yuka, who just watched Lexi drain the long one. Up the hill, and she secures the birdie. Back-to-back birdies for Yuka Saso, who's fighting to make the cut. Let's check in with a member of the Corbridge financial team. This is Ali White on the tee at 4. 35-year-old is the director of golf at Lancaster Golf Club in Ohio.
Nearly.
I don't want any part of the right side of this green. Oh, this is going to be good, though.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good from Yelimino. Sets up a great birdie look to get to 2 under par.
I think she has to try and keep this a little down, because if she can balloon this up in the air, it's going to get caught by this wind. She has. She's kept this one down nicely. It's on a tremendous line.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful shot there from Yelimino. Playing, well, was playing alongside Jin Young Ko. We just saw her withdraw. And yes, so Charlie gets that to drop, battling away to try and make the weekend here.
As we head over to the 10th and find Jasmine Suwanapura just beginning her round. A 30-year-old from Thailand went around an even par yesterday, and that's a beauty to hole at your first of the day for birdie. Alexia will be delighted to get in. 1 hole to play. Hannah Green away with her 3rd at 14. Oh! An eagle at the par 5 from the Aussie in the 2016 KPMG Women's PGA Champion. Yeah, that deserves a fist pump. And a big smile. What a way to bounce back from, well, bogey double the last 2 holes.
Charlie, by the way, shot 69 today. The only round in the 60s. Let's go to 4.
All right, Tanagarn off the tee. 133 today.
Whole location all the way.
What a great shot.
On the right side of that green. Beautiful.
This is at the par 5 3rd. Remember, there are 2 par 5s in the first 3 holes here at Fields Ranch East. Lucy Lee. Oh, lovely Lucy there. So she will have a putt to get it to 3 over. Softer, and they didn't have this kind of strong breeze that the LPGA players are facing. So the golf course is playing very different, I think.
Nothing want to say in on the way. Gets there.
Some of the players and caddies mentioned how on Monday there was hardly any wind.
Another par 3, the 17th. Robin Choi, this is important. This is a birdie putt. 8 over par. We talked about that cut potentially being 7 over. That could be a game changer for Robin Choi, who's
Here at the 4th, the par 3, which seems like a par 4, Takeda. Will it stay?
That is a sensational shot. How softly that landed. It doesn't get any better than that.
17th, Angel Yin for birdie. Looks good from here. Tracking, had a bit of pace. I'm glad it went in. It could have gone off the green, I think. So Angel gets it back to 1 over par. She's only now on the 7th. This is one of the Corbridge financial team members, Joanna Ko. She's got some length off the tee.
Really nice and compact golf swing. This could be good, Tom. Does it have enough to get up there?
Yeah. And that's one of the best we've seen. So she's going to have a chance for an eagle. She'll play the ball along the ground. Now Takeda's second at 5. This is the firm green here. Let's see how this ball reacts. Oh, wow. She pitched it in the perfect spot. You just shouldn't be doing that at the 5th. That is a wonderful shot.
At the par 5 14th, had trouble off the tee. This a moment ago from 95 yards. Oh, no more trouble. Gone. Taken care of. That's the way you make par. Not the first couple of days she was looking for.
Yeah, she doesn't quite have the height either that some of the other players have, but that landed in a perfect spot, about as close to the front right edge as you can find. Shot of the day.
It is. Best one right there at 8.
Favoring the left edge.
You're going to come back a little bit.
Curl back a little. Hey, a nice break her way to end the day.
Well, a great chance to get to 1 over par and 17th.
This has been an odd putt, Tom. It breaks a couple different ways. Tough to read.
Did she make it? Yes. I've had a top 5 finish at the ShopRite LPGA Classic a few weeks ago.
Severity of the slope from right to left. Anything just right around that right side of the TV tower will feed down towards the hole.
Just like that.
Really nicely done. It was very difficult too because the wind direction.
Shimura, the lady who got out to the early lead this week after going through her first 9 holes in 34 strokes. She birdied the first 2 holes here at Fields Ranch East.
This again that will feed down towards this hole location today. Much more accessible. I expect we're going to be talking about more birdies on this hole versus yesterday as the moisture has left this golf course.
Over at the 4th, this is Minami Katsu. And 2 over on her day so far. She bogeyed both of those par 5s in the opening 3 holes, but put herself in good position for a bounce-back birdie there at the 4th.
A factor here with the second shots on the 5th hole all week. Big first bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, pitching it far enough short, and that is perfection from Lydia Ko. What a shot that is.
Compared to losing strokes on the greens on Thursday.
Oh yeah, what a response.
From over 40 feet, yeah, a quick smile and a good bounce back birdie. Said her preparation for this week wasn't spent in the gym like it is usually. She actually spent a bit of time with her sister.
Grace Kim on the tee. Short hole today, just over 100 yards, and that flag perched on the front of the green. This could be very good. When you stand on the tee there, the Evian Championship. Let's go to 12.
Oh, this is Jenny Shin for birdie. Oh, nicely done. She said earlier on this week she thinks if you can carry it 240 off the tee, that would be an advantage here. 10 shots better today, from a 78 to a 68. It was Grace's lowest career round in a major after a very early alarm call. To the 3rd.
Nelly's 3rd shot.
Yellow wedge on the way.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good
nice
one. Chance to bounce back after the bogey start for Nelly Korda.
And if those divots weren't enough to tell you, that is where a lot of the balls have been running off to. Back at the 6th, this is Mary Liu's 2nd. Another tough hole, the toughest so far this week. Oh! Wow, that would have changed things a little.
Girls hit a draw. It's going to be hard for them to stop it on the screen. This is just right of the pin.
While the putting performance was the headline on Thursday, really the ball striking was the improved part of her game yesterday. She'll go out a little bit later on, 1:25 p.m. Eastern time. That's Nelly Korda for birdie at the 4th. Let's go to the second and find Maya Stark with her second. Just 151 yards uphill into this very high green. And that is how you do it. Wow. Oh, come on.
That looks good.
Yeah, wonderful shot there from Nelly, and it could well be another birdie. Trying to get it back to where she started the day. A few long-range putts go in. See if another one can snake into the hole. Yes! So Hedge and Choi gets it back to level par, 6 behind.
It's hard to believe that it could get stronger and harder than it was the first couple of days, but it sure has. And on this 4th hole, different than yesterday, can use the contour. Look at this.
And in! An ace! In slow motion, but real time.
7th hole, drivable this week with the strong breeze. You can see 317 yards on the card. And still, players have been knocking it on the putting green. That one is. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! There was almost a hole in one.
How did that end up there?
Go to the tee at the 7th, and Austin Kim.
Players want to keep it up the right side as much as possible.
Trying to run it through that gully. Has enough now. Has to put the brakes on, and I think it's going to. That's going to be a wonderful tee shot from Austin Kim. We just saw the eagle from Yelimi No. And Austin Kim is going to have a very similar distance.
Slow putt here into the wind as well. Such an aggressive putter would like a putt just like that.
Flag stick moving around in the wind.
So that these players realize that they're not out of it. Even though they're maybe 3 or 4 over, you still got a chance. Hedge and Choi for a birdie. She goes out 37.
And there is not a hole where, or a shot where you can take a break. You never feel like you can catch your breath on this golf course today.
Steph Kyriakou tee shot at 15, looking for a good one here. And that will set up an eagle putt for Steph Kyriakou. She's just gone double.
That's right there so many times. 13.
Brianna Doe on the tee. Remember, she had a hole-in-one earlier in the round. And it's going to have another. No, she's not going to have another one, is she? Oh. What a shot from Brianna Doe.
See if she can bounce back from that 3-putt double on the previous.
The answer is yes. Emphatically. Here, catch this.
11th, Yamashita for birdie.
It's a new putter that she has put in the bag this week.
Good decision.
She constantly changes her putter, but said that this new one feels really good on these greens here this week.
This is Chin Sil Bong for a birdie on the 11th. She's a player that plays her golf on the Korean LPGA, but we've been very impressed with the way that she's played here this week. Struggled on the front 9, but look at that. Makes a turn and 2 birdies. 7th earlier today. This, of course, is the drivable par 4 15.
She has plenty of power, Tom. I expect this to maybe use that backstop. Oh, it takes a very soft bounce. What a beautiful shot. Likes these drivable par 4s, huh?
Oh. This is her second at 18.
And Tom mentioned it, just how important this could be for her career, not just monetarily, but keeping her tour card. And
This is sensational.
That is an exceptional shot from the rough. It's been the hardest green to hit all day.
She has hit some shots out here today.
Start from here, one shot at a time. Well, that was a really good swing, strong and accurate.
Yeah, that started on her intended line, Kay. Oh, it's coming in hot, though.
Don't want to go too far because it'll get stuck at the top. No, it's going to get the roll back. This could be really good.
That was her best swing I've seen in probably an hour.
Something that she works on, trying to cover the ball with her chest. And that one, she did that to perfection. Some of the others, she's coming up and out of it a little.
Let's take our first look at the 15th, Tom.
Yeah, this is drivable again today. This is Natahata Oka, who has a chance to make an eagle. We saw Yulimi No make an eagle here yesterday. They were quite hard to come by. But a good 2 from Nasa, and she gets back to where she started the day.
Index really risen to over 100 all 4 days of this championship. As we watch Austin Kim with her third.
And even at the best of days, this not a reachable par 5 due to the penalty area that cuts in half, but that's nearly as good as you can get as it relates to a 3-shotter.
We'll go over to 3.
Big day for Brianna Doe. Made the hole-in-one yesterday, came close to another hole-in-one late in the round. She made a hole-in-one at the 4th, then almost made an ace at 13, and that one dancing around the hole. So if Brianna can finish inside the top 20, she's tied for 19th at the moment, maybe even better than that. Let's go to the second.
It'll be interesting to come back here for the KPMG Women's PGA Championship in 2031, already committed, and to see how many changes there are here at PGA Frisco. We check in with Brooke Henderson. That's how you play the second.
Back on the third hole, this is Angel Yin across the green for a birdie. This looks very tidy from Angel. Yes. Gets her back to 3 over par. And Somi Lee for a birdie. Gave it a good hit, yep. Seen quite a few birdies made on this third hole.
And this is the player from Korea, Shin Sil. Bang! How about it?
Second for Brooke Henderson. Early in the week, players were really struggling to figure out the bounce here with this approach, but now players and caddies know you've got to pitch it short in that Bermuda fairway and just let it release up, which is really nicely done.
Let's go over to the 8th and find Rei-Shin Liu on the tee at another par 3.
Okay, nice play. This has been one of the most difficult greens for the players
to the par 3 8th. Moment ago, Angel Yin on the tee, 1 under today.
This has been one of the hardest holes all week, especially just in terms of finding the green.
Gonna get the kick. Better and better. What a shot, Angel Yin. Long distance for birdie.
Controlling the speed, such a slow putt, uphill, braking hard to the right, giving it a lot of pace here.
You made it sound so difficult.
It wasn't easy.
It was easy.
Great celebration,
Yeah.
too.
Austin Kim on the tee at 8.
Austin with one of the best moves of the day. 2 under par, playing some really solid golf so far today and continues that here at 8. There's no question in my mind that they put extra water on this 8th green today.
Able to stop it there, yeah.
I like that move, Morgan, when she makes sure that right shoulder stays back.
Yeah, it's something that we see a lot of Chris Cho's students do. Look at this putt.
It works, I guess. More people are going to be doing it.
Definitely gonna have to flirt with that left side of the green where it slopes away if she's gonna want to get this close.
Yeah, and is rewarded.
Lovely.
It is, and the wind has really picked up, trying to stay steady over this.
Is it going to drop? It is. And Wanasayan moves to 1 under par, and she could be within one of the lead here shortly, because Minjee still has work to do for her par at the 13th. You got to feel like Shaneti Wanasea needs to go birdie, birdie, tee shot here at 17.
Always interesting to see how a player responds to making a bogey.
Oh, pretty well, I'd say. Oh, look at this. Tap-in birdie for Miyu Yamashita. Almost an ace there.
Really have to avoid that bunker.
Let her cook! She's going just to the right of the bunker.
Good.
Oh, that is perfect, Karen. Her heart had to be racing over that tee shot.
Just to have something to take your mind off things or to keep your mind in it. This is a 7-iron.
Caddy for Kari, majority of her career as well. Doesn't hit the brakes.
All right. Minjee Lee battles the Texas wind and heat, and now she's a 3-time major champ. That is so impressive.
It's played more like a U.S. Open than any KPMG Women's PGA Championship I have seen. Tough test of everything that you've got this week. And Minjee showed us that she has it all.